It's the Dolphins and the Bucs on EA Sports.
Well, the hope was that these Florida showers would have passed through. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And a look here at their signal caller, the fifth-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes.
And right away, whistles and a flag down. And I believe we'll start the night with a 1st and 15. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Still first down.
They go play action here on first down. And this one caught by Cameron Brate. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Chris Godwin, 51 yards. And the Bucs put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Oh, that's a great throw right there. And this is why this organization felt like they could sign him in the offseason and give him the keys to the offense. His decision-making has been top-notch, and they're hoping to see a lot of these when the season officially gets underway.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Brandon Jones able to get in there and drop him behind the line. He'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. In these lower scoring games, you know it better than anybody. Points are at such a premium, but taking care of the football is king. They played turnover free from whistle to whistle, and they come through with a victory.
Yeah, and that's what won them the game, because even doing it that way, being that clean partner, they weren't able to really run away.
Yo, Andy, I want to get involved in community out.
All right, everyone. That's it for today. Hey, man, you gotta do your homework tonight, all right? Get some rest. I mean that.
It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Bucs.
So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He completes this to Russell Gage. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
A good throw there, and that's what you want to see from a quarterback trying to cement his spot as a starter. Now, worth pointing out, we're expecting to see this group for the first half of this game only, so they'll get a little more run than they did last week.
Yeah, this is kind of...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal.
They'll try to forget what happened on the previous drive. He threw that interception. Sigh of relief, though. It didn't lead to anything, just the punt. Now they've got the football back here.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here.
That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Chris Godwin.
63 yards.
And the Buccaneers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the interception on the opening drive, but bounced back to throw a touchdown last.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
Roger McCreary
just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. They'll look to throw. Trying to improvise. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And Blake, the tight end's got it. And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the first. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, is that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, because he's looked pretty good to this point. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Kevin Byard.
And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 33. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's got a touchdown.
Back to throw. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
He'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. On play action, they'll throw.
Open man is great downfield.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. They're going to look to throw. To Evans on the slant. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Yeah, that's a good throw right there, and our understanding is he's probably going to play the bulk of this first half. It's only the second week of the preseason, but you can already see the connection he's got with his receivers and tight ends. And he's clearly enjoying himself so far. That throw, it picks up a first down.
Complete right side to Otten. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about.
Illegal forward pass.
Ouch. Could have been a game-tying touchdown. They'll have to hold on that at least for now.
Ouch in a big way. Like ripping the Band-Aid off there. Can they let the sting subside and come back and get it done?
They'll look to throw again. Being chased out left. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Buccaneers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
(7-7) our score after 1. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. They'll set up to throw.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Quick throw, finding Mike Evans. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 23. 12 yards there as they move the chains. They go play action here on first down. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
That penalty is declined.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10.
Now back to throw. He completes it to Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Mike Evans, 52 yards.
And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of...
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's thrown for 2 touchdowns and run for another all week.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. drop to throw. Completes it again to Gage. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Back to throw again.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
Here we go, Zach.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have them looking at 3rd and 10. And he comes back with one complete.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He'll look to throw. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Russell Gage, an 11-yard touchdown.
And the Buccaneers take a 3-touchdown lead. So, Charles, they had him double covered in the end zone. It still was not enough.
I wonder if they're thinking to themselves now, 2 didn't work. Do we go for 3 guys on him next time? Because he fought through all that extra attention, got himself into a break.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's already accounted for 4 touchdowns.
Here we go, here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking downfield for Godwin. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked by Kevin Byard.
And the Titans will take over here just shy of the 30. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They've had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slow down. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. And he's
trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. Well, let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. He's at the 40, 20, 10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Chris Godwin.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Bucs are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
In primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players
The third and final week of the preseason is here. A fourth exhibition game is a thing of the past. It's the Buccaneers and the Colts coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it's a preseason matchup between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Indianapolis Colts. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And leading them out is their fifth-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And some room to maneuver. There he goes left side. The 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette, 75 yards. And the Bucs go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level. Back to throw now on first down. There's Evans again, complete.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Good work there on that completion. You know, once we made the move, Charles, from 4 preseason games down to 3, kind of tougher to know how to handle these games as a coaching staff. And they've decided they wanted to leave some of their starters out there. They said probably for this entire first half. Do you agree with that?
Ordinarily, Brandon, I wouldn't, but I actually do, and here's why. When we went from 4 to 3 in terms of preseason games, we left a bigger gap between the third game and the start of the regular season. So there's a lot of time for rust to build up, right, and some bad habits to form. I want these guys to play as much as possible in preseason and be ready to go when the season begins. So, yes, I'm all in favor of them getting some extra work here.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Now a play fake here on first down. It's complete to Cook. Touchdown. Jared Cook. 29 yards.
And the Bucs have taken the lead. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He threw a touchdown pass.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he completes this to Russell Gage. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 24 yards.
And I know this is a quarterback who's looking forward to week 1. He's going to get a chance here, barring injury, to be their starter and to go into a season in the #1 spot for the first time in his career. But he's put the work in over his first 4 years in the league, and he feels like this is his time.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Out to his left.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 15-yard line. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense up to the play he just made. A 1-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with 1 more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Dancing to his left. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. He opted to go with his scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Steps away, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard, but more importantly, it leads to 4th down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got this complete, finding Cook on the crossing route. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Jared Cook ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quick. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. On play action, they'll throw. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. And he's connected. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. And this one caught by Cameron Brate. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So we reach halftime here in a 10. Looks like somebody's... A reminder, opening weekend definitely in sight now. Thursday, September 8th, that's when it all gets going. The defending champs, LA Rams, hosting the team that many think could win the AFC, the Buffalo Bills. Charles and I will be there, and then we got some great matchups on that Sunday as well. Kansas City and Arizona, Raiders and the Chargers, and on Sunday night, Tom Brady, he's back, and his Bucs are heading to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. On the move to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A 1st down and then some. Give him 29 yards. They'll set up to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Evans. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. Flash those fast feet, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line as he can't get any closer to the end zone. Second and 3. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Cook. And the Bucs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They go play action here on first down. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
They'll drop to throw.
Right back to Cook for another completion.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Jared Cook, 68 yards.
And the Bucs will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdowns.
Partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on
You see that?
Of course I did. I was one up there making the play.
Man, I love it. That's what we need out of you. You read your keys, you read it beautifully, and made the play.
I told you. I came here to be a playmaker. And it's a lot easier to do that when you've broken down the film.
That's what I like to hear. I know Coach Koué will be pleased, too. He loves that you're in the film room all the time. That's a sign of commitment. So keep it up, all right?
I got you, Coach. I'm all in.
It's week 1 of the National Football League, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Bucs and the Cowboys under the lights on Sunday night.
The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. The play fake, he'll look to throw.
And that nearly intercepted. The free safety rolling into position, almost had it, but it's second down.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively, 6 DBs in the game. They'll set up a throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
You know, partner, we talked to this young man earlier in the week, and he went on and on about how his experience backing up Derek Carr for the last 4 years put him in the position he's in now as a starter.
He sure did, because he went on and on about how Derek Carr is the definition of a true professional, and how despite year in and year out noise surrounding Derek Carr about whether he was a Super Bowl caliber starting quarterback or not, Carr never wavered, showed up at work, tried to unite the team, make everyone better, make himself better, and he said he wanted to be that same kind of presence now that he's a QB1.
That one covers 29 yards, 1st down. Back to throw again. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 12-yard touchdown run.
And the Buccaneers are on the board here first in the season opener.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive.
Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
So, Charles, we talk about the new man under center, and he comes into this game with an 8-5 record as a starter over his first 4 years in the NFL. But the difference now, this is the first time that he's been the opening week starter.
Well, you certainly talked about it. You alluded to it. He's shown flashes over the last 4 years. But that's really been it at this point, a very small sample size. 22 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, thrown another 4 scores on the ground. It's certainly a limited body of work. But now, for at least 1 season, he's the man here. And it's the opportunity he's been waiting for.
A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
Oh, yeah, that's a good throw right there. This is a big game for this man at quarterback. He's a QB1 to start the year for the first time in his career. And he's determined not to let this opportunity get away from him.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Chris Godwin, 50 yards. And the Buccaneers have taken the lead.
All right, give him 6 on that one. Touchdown pass and his first one.
Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Ready!
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw.
To Evans on the slant.
And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. He'll look to throw.
A pass underneath for Fournette.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man-covers are so committed to denying the big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. You talk more about this new quarterback, Charles. What are the challenges you see for him taking over as the Week 1 starter?
Pardon me, you bring up the challenges? Let's go with what we know already. He's produced in limited opportunities, and we've also seen that he has a flair for the big moment. 2 of his 8 wins, they came in primetime games. On the flip side, getting to know the playbook, understanding his teammates, relating to them. Can he also make the most of his talents as the guy?
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Evans. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Mike Evans. An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bucs go nearly the length of the field. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's thrown touchdown.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Dante Fowler showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
There's Evans again, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And quickly, they get to the line. Fournette, a 1st down carry.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there.
Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
The CD, you've got Manny Kahue calling the shots for this offense. His second year as an offensive coordinator in the league. How do you see his crew on this side of the ball performing this year?
Well, partners, you and I both know, and everyone else around the league, Manny was a popular head coaching candidate for this year. But he told all the teams he was interested in remaining a coordinator for a bit so he could continue to grow in the job. As far as his offense this year, he's really optimistic about what they can do because he loves the talent on that side of the ball. And one other thing, Manny Kahue, a young, bright offensive mind, he'll be a head coach.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Their mobile, agile quarterback as the first half is winding down. And the Buccaneers would out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
First down, he'll drop to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Dante Fowler now with his second sack here on opening night. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 36. 23 yards the pickup there.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw here. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
DJ Wonnum got off his spot quickly and got to the quarterback.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Russell Gage. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Bucs are looking good here. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. Back to throw now in his own end zone. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They go play action here on first down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now here's a throw that's complete. Touchdown! Chris Godwin. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bucs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
That's the kind of throw that they're looking for right there, and that's a big reason why the management, the general manager.
Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field.
They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last two drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
Going across the formation, there's Otten with it.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
They'll look to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the... The Bucs ready to take over once again.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they work this out past the 25. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Forced out to his left. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
But this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
Flushed out right. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth.
It's Week 16 of the NFL, and this one features the Ravens' veteran wide receiver. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Ravens and the Falcons, next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Atlanta Falcons and the Baltimore Ravens. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Ravens in this matchup. It's a relatively balanced offense. The next-gen stats kind of bear that out. What do you think they'll be looking to do in this one?
I think it'll be exactly what you just talked about. They'll want to be balanced on offense.
The Ravens offense in the midst of a perfect season. They get their first. Jackson on first down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is true.
Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration.
There he goes, left side. Past the 20. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's got a man, complete. 20, 10, touchdown. A great play there. Doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start.
The offense for the Ravens returns to the field. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 25 yards that time. Here's Jackson to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. touchdowns. Unbelievable. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team is...
And now here come the Ravens.
Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Now the big play pushes him all the way out to the 40 now for first down. Throwing is Jackson. That's caught at the 25. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 60 yards. And the Ravens are able to add on to their first half lead.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
good luck. He's
going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
And now this offense comes back out on the field.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Touchdown! A great play there. 55 yards.
And the Ravens continue to pour it on. They go up by 40 now.
And that, boys and girls, is an NFL record. 6th touchdown reception. The record has stood since 1950. What a game.
How about that? Because so many things have to go right in order for it to happen. Not just him catching the passes. Someone delivering it accurately. Offensive line giving them time to throw.
The Ravens ready to take over. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Going up top. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Christmas Eve here in 2022. A big slate today of Saturday games. But we will have, ready for this, a triple header of action on Christmas Day tomorrow. I think it's pretty safe to say we won't have a white Christmas in any of these places, however. We start with the Packers and Dolphins in Miami at 1 Eastern. Then you got the Broncos and Rams from Los Angeles. And then finally, the Bucs and Cardinals at 8:20 Eastern in the desert. Plus one more for good measure on Monday. Once the family's all gone back home and Grandma's puttered out of the house, grab the leftovers and sit back and watch the Chargers and the Colts from Indianapolis.
He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
I certainly like what he did right there.
And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession.
Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Now it's Jackson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Jackson now. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 37 yards. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 43 yards. And the Ravens extend their lead yet again. I don't even know what to say anymore. I mean, I've lost track of how many times he's been in the end zone. This is just flat unbelievable.
Doesn't matter whether you have an abacus, a calculator.
The Ravens going to get one more drive here in this first half. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's...
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He's got a man, complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens would extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of sweep.
The Raven offense set to start this third quarter. They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles. And, I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the third quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, it does appear like they're done scoring points in this one. They look awfully confident.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. Touchdown! A great play there. 75 yards. And the Ravens come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And the Ravens taking the field. Now Jackson on first down. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now it's Jackson. And this one is incomplete.
And Charles, you think about this offense, it's kind of a tricky time of the season because you're 14-0, looking to see this one out to the end, but you start to run into situations where guys are getting...
He's got a man, complete! And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 49 yards. And the Ravens are pouring it on.
Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they've built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense. Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Jackson. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Here's Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there. He flat out can't be stopped. And the Ravens get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was... And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. We'll start for them near flawless. Defense gets him a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A first down there on a pickup at 25. Jackson will throw again. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown! A big play there. Finding the end zone yet again. And the Ravens continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. To throw is Jackson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again, Jackson. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. The 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
In this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL.
Not too bad. You're starting to make a name for yourself in this league. Make a couple of plays, you're gonna hit next level. Somebody get this man his update.